Hello, everybody. Today we're back, but this is a part 2 of a video series that we're kind of starting for our sci-fi movies. But we realized that there was a movie we watched that was so good, it's just going to eat up slots 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for both of our videos.
Yeah,
that's The Electric State.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
No. That would be on the top 10 worst science fiction movies I've ever seen, actually. So
go see that review.
Yeah, we might. I don't know if I've watched enough to do a top 10, but we should do a top 5 sometime. So
Of worst.
I like.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. Let's do it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But that is a video for another day.
Yeah, absolutely. So, let's roll into this one. Matt and Mike's Matinee. Welcome back. It's been a minute. This is part 2 of our top 10 favorite sci-fi movies. This is 5 through 1. If you haven't seen 6 and through 10, go watch it and then come on back here. Sci-fi is my favorite genre, and I'm so excited to be doing this with you, Matt.
I'm excited as well.
So I'm going to start off with you, buddy. Let's start number 5.
So my number 5 is a movie called Brazil, which is a movie by Terry Gilliam, who is famous for Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Ooh.
And but this is kind of his take. It's his dystopian movie. So his version of like a 1984 Fahrenheit 451.
Interesting.
But this one is sort of the dystopia of bureaucratic hell, like bureaucratic paperwork, red tape, runarounds, where it's just about a bunch of people who work at these offices and nothing can be done because there's you have to fill out so many forms and go to so many different offices that it just ends up being this horrible, terrible place to live. And it sort of becomes where nobody can do anything or about the government because like the power was
taken away from
them because of that.
Wow.
And so it's a really cool movie, and but since it's Terry Gilliam, it also is very funny and very strange and weird.
Okay.
So it's got that Monty Python-esque humor, but it is a lot more dark than Holy Grail.
Interesting.
And so it's kind of undercut with this like kind of sinister, dystopian kind of edge to it, but it's a great blend of like really funny, really funny scenes, really weird scenes, and really smart sort of like surreal sort of like sequences that you just have to see to believe it. It's definitely got to rewatch it. It's got some great like cameos, like some great actors are involved in it. Robert De Niro is in it, and a bunch of people. So it's really cool. And every single time I watch it, it gets better. It's definitely a repeat viewing kind of movie, though, because it's a lot of information to take at once, and it's just bizarre, and you can almost get like whiplash from it the first time you see it. But
is it one of those ones that once you see the end of it, it's not the same the second time you watch it? Like once you know what the twist is, etc.
No, I don't know if that is. It's more just you're just sort of taken so aback by it as then but once you kind of roll back into it, and you're already kind of
you accept it.
You accept it, and you know the movie's playbook, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to like not you're done with the shock of it, and then you can kind of sink into the world building and the themes. It's really good.
He really went from like fantasy and then flipped the coin. Let's go sci-fi.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's really good. It's a really good movie. What's your number 5?
My number 5, The Time Traveler.
Cool.
Like the classic Time Traveler by H.G. Wells.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that it's based on?
Well, H.G. Wells, it's The Time Machine.
Oh,
was
The Time
his
Machine.
novel, yes.
Am I getting this wrong?
I
got this wrong.
You might. We got it on the camera, folks. Mike is wrong.
I should have researched this one a little bit more.
It's okay. It's all right. But it's all right. The Time Traveler, it's all right. It
it's
doesn't matter what it's based on.
It's the Victorian era one where he makes this really cool looking machine that makes the force field around him, and his whole goal is to save his fiance from dying.
Yeah.
And he finds out he can't do it.
Yeah.
Every single try fails. This movie does something that I haven't seen with time travel idea. That it was the first one that did this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Where like you've got the butterfly effect, where your actions actually do change the future. The Time Machine, right?
Yeah.
That's the right one, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Time Machine made it to
the
where
Time Travelers
or is it The Time Traveler?
That's the movie you're talking about. It's
is
the Time
that
Traveler?
I'm talking about The Time Traveler.
Yes.
Okay, because now my brain is all stirred up.
It's okay.
The Time Traveler, right, does a you can't change the past.
Yeah.
You can only change the future perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hits home that whatever we've done in the past is what builds our future.
Right.
A lot of people can be in 3 different places. They could either be in the past, or they can have their brain in the future, or they can have their brain in the now. And I think the time traveler, I think it actually brings to perspective how important it is to spend time with the people that you love and enjoy every moment with them and live in the present.
Mm-hmm.
Because the main character really struggles with living in the past.
Right. Yeah, right. And there's plenty of stories that kind of explore that theme. Plenty of movies and shows I like. I mean, it's kind of like the thing we talked about Cowboy Bebop last time, but that's kind of the thing that ends up eating away at a lot of the characters in that.
You're right.
So there's a lot of great. It's a great theme, and it's a classic science fiction theme. So I'm not surprised it makes it on your list. I have one that's a little similar to that too. A little spoiler for the future.
So just a couple more notes. Victorian era steampunk love story with a twist.
Yeah,
it hits every single mark, and it does it very creatively. So
cool.
All right, moving on to number 4, my friend.
My number 4 is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yep. It's freaking good. It's really good. I was surprised. I went to go see this movie by myself on a whim because it was really what got me back into the theaters because because COVID, I hadn't seen a movie since Parasite in 2019 because COVID hit, and then I just didn't go, and then so it was a couple years later. I started it back into it again because of that movie, and what a heck of a movie to do it. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
It really hits on. It fires on all cylinders. It's funny, charming, witty,
it literally
touching, and it's
boom. You're in it.
Yeah, it's clever. It's the kind of thing when I was done watching it, I was like, this is the reason why I go to the movies.
Yeah,
like this, it makes me excited. Like it makes me want to like jump up and go, yes, I'm excited this exists. You know, but it also is like a really touching kind of movie about like appreciating the small things in life, you know, and not taking the tiny things for granted, you know, because it's what you have and it's special. You don't need to, you know, and I think it's a great movie that kind of will kind of make you dwell on that and kind of come to that realization, you know. So I what a way to do it. And then of course, it causes a huge influx in along with Into the Spider-Verse and all of these multiverse movies. But, you know, I'll go down to say it's still the best multiverse movie I've seen. For me, it's my favorite.
I definitely agree. You mentioned that movie, and I'm like, now that's another one of my honorable mentions.
Yes.
And it's because Everything Everywhere All at Once takes such a wild view of what the multiverse would look look like that it really ingrains itself in the brain of someone who does like sci-fi, of someone who does like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it goes way out there, you know. So unlike, you know, stuff like Spider-Verse where it's like, oh, what, you know, because it's like, oh, there's like Peter Porker Spider-Man and Penny Spider-Man, and it does show some like really weird, freaky versions of Spider-Man, but it's not as crazy as Everything Everywhere. Like
They take
really,
it and they run with it.
They
and
go.
It's so good.
It goes full hog.
Absolutely.
There's no punches held in that movie.
No hold back.
So I love it.
I'm so glad you brought that movie back to my brain.
Yes. Yeah, it had to be there. So what about you? What's your next one?
The Fifth Element.
Hey, the one I had to leave off the list because I was
The Fifth Element. This movie has such a feel to it. You know, I've already mentioned that one of my movies just has a feel to it. It's like a lot like Blade Runner in many ways. But what they do for the sci-fi storytelling is just so classic and so nostalgic. You can almost watch it and be like, this is almost the epitome of sci-fi. Yeah. Everything about it.
Yeah, because it's like it has like that cyberpunk feel.
It does,
but it's a lot more up. faster paced than like something like a Blade Runner, like original Blade Runner, you know,
and
and it's endearing, you know, because it's like
so much.
Because it does things that are would probably be considered to be corny or cheesy, but
especially
in
today's world.
Yeah, but
like
it doesn't care.
That
at
opera
all.
scene
just
lives rent free in my brain.
It's so good.
What's his name?
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
all of his scenes.
Wild. Yeah,
so good.
Wild.
Every single time.
Well, every
on
character
screen.
in that. But Bruce Willis is great. Gary Oldman is the villain, like, with his weird like headpiece is great.
Yes. He's such a smart villain too.
Yeah.
It's so good. You could put Fifth Element on, and whatever I'm doing, I'm probably going to stop and watch it.
Yeah. Plus, I just like the fact he's a taxi driver. It's always appealed to me. I like the fact the main character's a taxi driver. It's just cool. You know? I don't know.
The classic, normal guy down on his luck, saves the universe trope, gets the beautiful woman type thing. You gotta love it.
Yeah, there's a scene. There's a segment of the animated '80s movie Heavy Metal. That like involves a taxi driver.
Oh yeah,
kind of in like this future, like futuristic, like sci-fi fantasy setting. It always just Fifth Element just made me go like, I bet you he saw this and decided just to make a full movie out of it because it's a short, you know. But yeah, good stuff.
So
good stuff.
Number three,
we're gonna go with The Thing. The Thing.
Never seen it.
Love The Thing. The Thing is great. It's like 12 Angry Men, but in a base and isolated in the ice and snow, where a bunch of scientists basically dig up what we find out is an alien.
Yeah.
And the alien gets loose, and we figure out it's a doppelganger, so it's able to clone the DNA of things that it touches or kills, and so it gets out, and people don't know who is a thing and who isn't a thing.
Oh wow!
And so everybody's trapped on this base, trying to it's
figure
like
it all out.
The tension, it just runs so high. It's like the tension, the music, the cold. It's just has such an atmosphere, such a great feeling to it. And that's what you're there for. It's a creepy, cold, intense movie that every single time I watch it, I'm just like transported into it. And yeah, it's just great stuff. Kurt Russell. Fantastic. Also,
is this movie in color or black and white?
Color.
It's in color. Okay.
Yeah, it was a remake of an old black and white film.
Oh, gotcha. So it's like
it's like the original movie was, I think, was A Thing from Another World or The Thing from Outer Space, I think, and then this one's just called The Thing.
I like movies that are set in one place, like it's one scene, one small area, because it really pushes the creativity of both the visuals and the writing. Because when you don't have a wide open space to keep people glued to the TV, your acting and your camera shots mean everything. Like 12 Angry Men, like you mentioned. I'm so glad that my video teacher showed me that back in the day, because I can bring that up to my memory. It's like it's also like Sunset Unlimited, you know. You have some fantastic ideas and put them in a little box, and you let those fantastic ideas tell the story, not the rest.
And it's great. But and then the other thing is that the other part of it is it has some of the most killer practical effects ever put into a movie. The stuff that team pulls off with like the animatronics, the claymation, the puppets, it's so freaking cool looking, and it's still to this day, it's just something like you just still are sometimes like repulsed by it. But it's so cool to watch it and just think about how it was made. Like it was one of the early movies I watched along with An American Werewolf in London that made me as I was a kid, makes me start thinking about the filmmaking part of it. So
cool.
and that's another reason why it's so high is that it really was a very important step in my evolution as
your doorway film into what's going on behind the scenes.
Right. Yeah. It led me to go like, maybe I can do some film criticism, some deeper dives into things, and
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Good movie. So, man, we're getting close. What's your number 2? We're getting close to the top one.
Number 2 or number 3?
We got to do your number 3.
Yeah, my number 3.
I'm going to skip over that. Sorry, I just want to get to the juicy number 1 quick. But no, we got to see what number 3 is.
I just realized my number 3 is the first fully animated sci-fi movie on my list.
Nice. What?
It's Treasure Planet.
Hey, nice.
Absolutely.
I love that movie. I burned that. I burned through that movie on VHS back in the day.
Yeah,
so,
dude.
Yeah.
What Treasure Planet did for me is the peak of animation. There's a lot of stuff in that movie that's just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And it's such a massive universe that feels lived in and feels populated and interesting that I could honestly dive into this world and probably enjoy every single bit of it.
Yeah.
You got to think, like, Treasure Planet is this space pirate movie, but played through kind of like a high technological kind of universe where not everybody's human and not everybody is the same. Not everybody's bipedal, and there's some really fun jokes that they take with that.
Yeah.
The comedy hits every single time.
Great. Yeah.
Morph is a fantastic, lovable character.
Yeah.
And the overarching story hits the feels every single time.
Yeah, and it really rests on like the Long John Silver performance, who is still probably one of the best Long John Silvers. He's the villain. What makes him interesting is that he's the villain, but it's like that pull where he still has some humanity to him, and that he can do good, but he is still bad, and I think that makes him very just really interesting.
He's very you bring that up. The movie does the classic. You know what's going to happen. How do you get there? And what's going to happen at the end is what really makes Treasure Planet absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Robin Williams was in it too, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did the no. It wasn't Robin Williams. It was I cannot remember his name.
We will put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Right
I'll actually probably remember it in a minute. It's not Pauly Shore. Was it?
I wouldn't know, but he did a great job with the robot.
Martin Short.
Yeah, it was Martin Short.
Yep, not Pauly Short.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that from. It's fine.
We should have done a little bit more research into these.
That's what makes it fun. This is the loosey goosey rock and roll Matt and Mike's Matinee video. It's fun with all the mistakes put in for the audience enjoyment.
You know who we are a little bit better after
Absolutely.
this. All right, my friend, number 2.
Number 2 for me, we're going to go Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Which I didn't know was a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. This is we were talking earlier about the time traveler movie and kind of being the theme about it. This movie is kind of similar, but so Eternal Sunshine's about a man who realizes basically that his girlfriend had this operation that could be done in the future to remove every single memory of a person, and so he's like, oh, and he's like. He doesn't know how to proceed with his life, so he ends up having the operation done as well. But we basically go inside of his mind and we play back his life and his relationship with this girl, but as the memories are being deleted,
taken out
slowly.
Wow!
And what of the eventual? It's funny, it's heartwarming, and it doubles as one of my favorite romance films as well.
It's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey playing a very much more. Like I think realistic role for him, like much closer to how he actually feels. He's playing a wacky, fun character, but deeply he's like he's a much more somber kind of person.
He's very more philosophical.
And I think that it captured that. But the eventual kind of point that it makes about relationships being, kind of there's a beauty in having a relationship and the memories that they forge and the kind of person you become because of it, and it's worth it to have that experience, even if it ends in heartbreak and tragedy. And I think that it's the best movie that has that message that I've seen.
God, I gotta see it.
It's so good.
I really
it's so good. It's such a touching. One of my favorite ending shots in the movie too. It's like cemented itself in my mind, and it's a very personal movie to me as well. So I relate to it.
That's really cool.
Great stuff. You definitely got to see that one.
It's on my list now for sure.
Yep, for sure. What's your number 2?
Number 2. Gattaca. We were talking about our list before we started recording, and we made this list like a while ago.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember why I liked Gattaca so much.
Mm-hmm.
I really think it's just because it's high science. There's so much with Gattaca, and it's so suspenseful that it just entrances me when I watch it.
Watch it, yeah.
It's very much messed up future, but it's also a show of how a regular guy in a world that's obviously set against him overcomes all odds and lies through his teeth to get what he wants.
Yeah.
And the last scene in the movie really changes a lot of why we watch it. I don't think. Have you seen this before?
No, I've not seen Gattaca.
Okay, so I'm not going to spoil the last scene,
Mm-hmm.
but it kind of puts a question for the viewer, and it makes the rest of the movie different. It's definitely one of those ones you can't watch twice the same way.
Cool. That's cool. Did you watch it early on? Did you watch it pretty early on?
I
Do you
did.
think that's why it may be so high for you? Maybe you watch it at a point where it's like
So
it influenced you pretty big?
Gattaca is about being able to alter the human genome.
Mhm.
All the words in Gattaca, the letters in Gattaca are actually the DNA molecules.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
And I learned that from my high school science teacher who showed us this movie.
Yeah.
And what this character is born, he's born in a normal way. Everybody else is genetically modified to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
Right? And so he wants to go to space. And he enters himself into this space program as somebody else
Right.
who is the perfect candidate.
Mm-hmm.
He almost kind of
Right.
like buys his way into it
Mm-hmm.
and becomes friends with the main that character, that person, right?
Yeah.
And so there's this push and pull and ebb and way throughout the whole movie that you're like, oh no, is he going to get caught? Did he mess up? He's got to be so specific and detailed, and then like he's got to also have his double
Mm-hmm.
on and in line with him the whole time, that you really think at any moment this could all screw up.
Yeah.
At
That's
any
cool.
moment.
No,
I
that's
love
sick.
It. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, that's good. I definitely got to watch that one.
It's definitely more of a more mindful kind of like story driven instead of the visuals and all that.
Right,
other
right.
stuff.
Yeah, but I love that stuff.
Fantastic
So,
actors too.
heck yeah.
All right, now let's roll into our number
one.
one.
Big. It's the final one, the big one. So for me, my favorite science fiction film. It's been my favorite for ever since I've seen it. It's Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the
original,
Shell.
the original '90s Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I don't know. It's a movie that I love like every single frame of the movie.
Mhm.
Everything from the beginning, from like the Matrix,
Never seen
binary drop, like where the Matrix got its like green, like 0 and 1.
Yeah.
It's that's from Ghost in the Shell.
Wow.
The creation of the AI, like the creation of the shell that the main character is lives in.
Mhm.
That whole sequence to the music is all done in silence, just the music, and
Wow.
it's gorgeous. There's the scenes of like violence, the tech, it's awesome, and the whole idea of the movie is you have a person named the Major who the only part of her, she's like almost nothing but like cyborg. There's almost no part of her that's like human left. Her original body
Wow.
was like salvaged pieces of it and put into a new artificial body.
Oh wow.
But she doesn't but she has no she's kind of she's kind of like questioning her own existence and the how like memory and personhood
Mhm.
is like what the concepts are and
what it means to
and
be
how
human.
and whether that's even worth holding on to is really interesting. But she's kind of grappling with this at the same time. She's part of the police department, and they're hunting down a killer who is like hacking into the shells of people
Wow.
and can manipulate them into doing things for him, and it can manipulate their memories and stuff. So it ends up being it's a really fascinating movie, but it's like Blade Runner, where you're not going, if you're watching it for the action scenes, even though they're really quick, very brutal, and that's not the point. The point is the dialogue, the philosophical kind of inquiries into that stuff, and I think that as as a piece of just like brain food or like a thought experiment, sort of the maybe like the maybe humanity is holding itself back from evolving because we're held on to the past too much in our squishy mortal coil bodies.
Yeah.
Is an interesting idea, and that movie just explores it extremely well. And just ever since I watched that, it's just I've seen it like 6 or 7 or 8 times, so which is a lot for me, and I've never got tired of it. It's so
anything on Matt's
so
number
good.
1 definitely deserves it.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
it's so good.
I like that idea of them taking the whole should we progress in technology or should we not idea.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they take it in such a different way from a lot
they go into we absolutely should.
Kind of like Terminator.
Like double down, which is why it's interesting that it's the remake of it, the American remake with Scarlett Johansson.
I have seen that one.
Is like a rejection of that movie. Like our American Ghost of the Shell is kind of like Starship Troopers.
That's
where it's
so
like
sad.
They have like very different directions that they're going in narratively, where. So it's just interesting. Yeah, it just that doesn't make it necessarily like a bad movie, but it does make it a weird Ghost of the Shell adaptation specifically,
I think it's going to be interesting because I've seen the Scarlett Johansson one.
Yeah.
Looking back into it to the original.
Yeah, we should make that. We should make that a video. We should watch both of them.
Yeah,
and then do a comparison video. I think that'd be fun.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
we could sit down with a notebook and just kind of hash it all out.
Yeah, heck yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, but that's my number 1. Love it. So, what about you? What's your number 1?
Number 1 for Mike, absolutely favorite movie of all time, right? If you were to say, what's your favorite movie, Mike, it would be Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And the main reason why is because it takes this whole idea of being human and being unique and flips it on its head and makes it all a joke.
Yeah, or like the value that we humans place on our own.
Exactly.
Our own existence. Us being the center of the universe, really,
Yeah, it's like, so you're human, so what?
Yeah.
And then it makes a joke at you and it goes on and does its next thing.
Yeah.
So fun. Every single joke is very thought through. Every single joke is laid out perfectly. The whole scene of Achoo, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about, was just set up for that. And there's no reason for it to be in there. It's just, let's make a really cool joke, set it up perfectly, and then land it absolutely perfectly. In my opinion, the universe of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy I wish almost like Star Wars. I wish that the culture had grasped Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and spread it out like Star Wars.
Yeah, do you think it's just a little too irreverent for it? A little bit too heady, like because Star Wars is really fun, but it's like really like straightforward. Do you think Hitchhiker's just a little bit too comedic just to
See, that's the thing. Like, it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
There's not a thing about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that you don't have fun with. And what they've tried to do with like Star Wars is make it too serious, you know, and retcon a lot of stuff that made it more interesting. Whereas if Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, even if you retcon something, you can make the joke that they know it's retconned and it would be part of the universe type thing.
Right. That's fun. Have you read the books? Have you read the novels?
I've listened to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah. But equally good, though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Obviously, it should be your favorite movie because you've seen some killer movies. So for saying it's your favorite movie, not just your favorite science fiction movie, but just favorite movie, it's
favorite
saying
movie
a lot.
of all time. Like, I've always said this about the book adaptations is that you cannot get as much into a movie as you can a book. You can't look at me personally, I say, you can't look at a movie adaptation of a book and expect the same thing.
Right.
They're two different mediums.
Yeah.
But you can still...
information, the way the way you have to process the information is different.
Absolutely.
As well.
You can't put a whole book into a movie form or you'd be there for 3 weeks.
It'd be terrible.
Yeah.
Well, it would also be awful, just like inner monologue, every character,
Horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be horrible.
Yeah.
But you could still respect what the director and the writers have done for the book,
right?
And then what they portray as their interpretation and show of it all.
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I laugh every single time.
Mm-hmm.
The story is so fun and so whimsical. It takes you from one end of the universe to the other.
Yeah.
And so much. It's almost kind of like Everything Everywhere All at Once to me, in a way. It's like they take their idea and just run with it.
Yeah.
And
they don't hold anything
nothing
back. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. It's been a long time since I've watched that. I need to rewatch that just to see. It's been since high school since I've seen that.
Wow.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So
what are your thoughts from what you remember?
Oh, I mean, I liked it. I liked it a lot, and it's just a really fun. I like the fly swatter scene in the field. The Alan Rickman character once again. I don't know what Alan Rickman is just an amazing. I love him in basically everything, but he's great. His performance of what's the name of the I can't remember the name of the robot, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's great. The depressed robot is really fun, and Mos Def's character is great. I mean, it's just full of a bunch of great performances with a bunch of really, really funny jokes. I mean, there's nothing to dislike about the movie.
Just having a character where he has a second head underneath his head. It's just like, even though that's different from the book, right? It's just so off the wall.
It's in spirit.
You never see that coming.
Yeah, it's in spirit for the movie for sure. How many times have you seen it, do you think?
Probably about 6 times.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I have the DVD. I traded a DVD for it because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just like anytime I get down or out or sad or something, or if I'm just like in a melancholy mood, throwing this one on,
throw that on,
changes it completely.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that was fun. This was a fun list. I'm actually I felt like it was really we got a lot of good content out of that. I'm excited to do the next one. This will be fun. So
yeah, keep your eyes out for whatever we do next.
Yeah, definitely. Well, movie review next. We might not do another one of these for a minute.
His name's Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. But we will. I'm
gonna double check that though.
We will come back soon, folks, and you'll have a nice one. Be sure to leave your favorite science fiction movies down below for us, and maybe we'll comment and have a little discussion on them. So
top 10, put them down below, or whatever your favorite science fiction movie
or just
is.
one. It's up to you.
Yeah, whichever you want to say.
Yep.
We're here for the conversation.
Sounds good. We'll catch you next time. Be safe.
As always, see you on
the
clip side.
Bye, everybody.
It's Marvin. I did
Marvin.
it right.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yes. Good.
Yes.
Good. All right.
Did I say Marvin or Martin?
We don't have to. We don't have to edit that part of the video out.
I might have to edit it. We're doing a double check.